Hey everyone, it's Christian. I hope that you are all doing well. I just wanted to talk a little bit about a great chat I recently had with Catherine Cox. Catherine and I talked about nature and an incredible healer nature truly is. Now, I don't know about you, but for me personally, if I haven't gotten out into nature for a few days, gotten into the garden, gone for a hike, I start feeling a little crazy. Now, I've personally had a great opportunity to get out and do some hikes lately. Here, where I am in central Pennsylvania in the eastern United States, it is reishi mushroom time. And so I've gotten out and I've been able to snag a few reishi mushrooms for myself to make reishi tea, which is absolutely a wonderful way to enjoy nature's incredible gifts. So I want to say thank you so much, Mother Earth. And it's also incredible to get outside and to enjoy the fresh air and the healing power of nature. Now, sometimes we have a challenge getting outside. Sometimes it's a challenge for us, depending upon where we are in the world or what we have going on, to get out and go for a hike or spend an hour or two in the woods. Maybe where we live, there isn't a whole lot of quote unquote nature, or there aren't any woods at all. But there are still things that we can do to enjoy the healing power of nature. I firmly believe that Mother Nature is the number one healer. And so, in my discussion with Catherine Cox of Dolphin Healing Arts and Nature, we talked about the healing power of nature and how we can do some great things to help nature heal us. So, we can, number one, get ourselves a view. So, if you can't get outside, get yourself in front of a window where you can see some kind of nature. Maybe a tree, maybe some birds, maybe you got a bird feeder. I don't know. But if you can get a view of nature, that is going to go a long way towards helping you to get those healing properties of nature. You know, Catherine in our chat talked about a study that was done in which there were people who had a view of a natural scene and people who had a view of a brick wall. And the people who had the view of the natural scene felt much better. Now, actually, this was conducted in a hospital, and so these people healed faster, had better health outcomes, and just generally had a greater sense of well being. And so, if you can choose between a view of a brick wall and a view of a tree or some birds or some other kind of natural scene, definitely go with the natural scene. So if you can't get out, get a view. What else can you do? If you can't get out into nature, get yourself a plant. Plants are incredible for doing all kinds of things for us, helping to clear the air, helping to improve our mood, helping to just increase the coziness of our home. So definitely you can get a plant. Now, what kind of plant to get? You know, Catherine didn't talk about what kinds of plants that we might want to surround ourselves with, but really any kind of plant is going to be helpful for us, including plants that if you don't like soil, if you don't like dirt, you can get a plant that just goes straight into water and put that plant in water. Now, for me personally, I have plenty of plants that I just stick in water and don't have to do anything to. Plants like spider plant or pothos or jade I've grown in water as well, herbs and all kinds of things, so that you can have a nice little water garden in your home and not even worry about any dirt or pots. So get a plant, because that is another way that we can get nature without having to get into nature for a couple of hours at a time. And thirdly, Catherine also encouraged us to take our shoes off and go barefoot. So to take our shoes off and stand barefoot on the ground. Now this is going to be really helpful for us to center ourselves, to soak up those healing vibes of nature, and to just take a moment of grounding and peace. Catherine talks about the fact that when we take a pill for maybe something like anxiety, it's going to take a little time for that pill to kick in. But we can put our feet in the ground and we can have immediate help from that. So before you take your next pill, take off your shoes and go stand on the ground. Now, I do want to say, please take your pill. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not advocating not taking your pills or medication prescribed by a medical doctor. And definitely get out, put your feet on the ground, and get some nature as a complement to any medical supplements, as a supplement to any medicines that you may be taking. So nature is absolutely an incredible help to us in our healing, on our healing journey. Now, I see Bella is here. So Bella, as a matter of fact, I owe you a message. I have been meaning to respond to you. I haven't forgotten about you. So don't you worry. I'm going to respond to you. I've been thinking about you and meaning to send you a message. So believe me, I know I've got to do that. I'm going to pull a card for you, and I am also going to put in the comments the link to my chat with Catherine about nature and the healing power of nature and what an incredible healer nature truly is. It is great inspiration for getting out into nature. And I'm telling you that as soon as I am done here, I am getting myself out into nature. I got my bare feet ready to go, and I am ready to go stand on the bare ground. So here's what I've got for you, Bella. Out has popped the Five of Pentacles just for you right now. Now, what I'm getting for you, Bella, with the Five of Pentacles is some encouragement for you to recognize in your life right now if there is something that you are neglecting, something that you are walking away from, something that you are almost in the sense like, I'll deal with that later. I don't want to deal with that right now. So you've got some encouragement just to recognize if there's anything in your life right now that you might be walking away from, not dealing with, procrastinating on, or saying, I'll get to that later. Now listen, there's no judgment of that if that is the case. Just to recognize, be aware, reflect, and that is all. So there you are, Bella, for you, the Five of Pentacles. Greetings, Sue. So nice to see you. You know, Sue, I've been thinking about you lately, and I've been wondering how you've been doing. And so I'm so glad to see you here. Sue, I'm going to pull a card for you. So thank you for being here. I'm going to pull for you. I have the Archangel cards. And I hope that you've been doing well and that things are great in Kent. I was just thinking about you, as a matter of fact, last night. And I was saying, I wonder how Sue is doing, enjoying British summertime. And I wonder how the weather is in Kent. So here we go, Sue. Let's see what we've got. Out has popped healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael says, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So Sue, you've got some encouragement for you right now to just pay attention to your healthy lifestyle. You know, maybe making sure that you're getting sleep, making sure that you are taking good care of yourself, eating healthy foods, you know, staying cool in the hot British summertime. That's not something that you usually think of when you think of a British summertime. So hopefully you are staying nice and cool during this hot time in Kent. But definitely, Sue, some encouragement for you to just be paying attention to your lifestyle right now and being healthy. That's great encouragement. I love it. Well, thank you so very much. So wonderful to see you. So wonderful to have you here. I'm honored and appreciate you. And I am now going to go outside. I've got my bare feet ready to go put on the grass, take a walk in my garden, and get some nature, get myself outside. I want to encourage you to get outside for yourself right now as well. I'm going to drop the link to that chat with Catherine of Dolphin Healing Arts and Nature for some inspiration for you to get outside as well. So thank you all so very much. I send you blessings and best wishes for your journey.